You know what? I won't lie. I probably look very crazy. I am on the floor with it right now. But like when I tell you, I've been trying to just like set up the whole thing. It hasn't been really working. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to lie down and sit on the floor. I really hope this comes out all right because honest anyways, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing all right. Let me be quick, let me be fast. I would just want to come in here and just do some quick little like two tweet sessions. I think I will do that and like keep the clips coming on because let me be honest, my storage is giving up on me. So I can't just be I don't know, not giving a fuck, if that makes sense. I hope all of you guys are doing well, as I've mentioned before. I know it has been a long time, but with that being said, I would like to start with this tweet over here that talks about, first of all, I'm pretty as shit. Second of all, first of all, second of all, first of all, because that's all that really it should be, man. Like, confidence looks great on you, keep owning it. First of all, will first of all be first of all in 10 years, lol. Okay, that person wanted to be rude. Confirmed is pretty. Yeah, bro. No argument from me on your first or second points in that period. By the way, like speaking of just being pretty and stuff, I decided to do this type of braids when it comes to like braiding because like it's not like the normal expression or darling or like movie star braids. So I decided to buy Magic. I'm not sure what other brands there are when it comes to this type of hair, but this one is Magic and I guess it's cool. I guess it's vibey. I tried it for the first time and like I'm just here with it now. I feel like a dreadhead, if anything. I really feel like a dreadhead. But yeah, next tweet. On to the next one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so the next tweet talks about, are y'all delusional? So someone replied and someone was like, I prefer the term dangerously optimistic. As it should be, bro. Because, like, how am I delulu? If anything, I'm just like very uncautiously happy. Me trying to find synonyms for the word dangerously optimistic. But yeah, I actually prefer that term more than delusional because no one's delusional. Optimistic to a fault. That's what some of the replies were. Gotta start using that one, actually. Someone wanted to be a hater and was like, dangerously optimistic. That's just a fancy way of saying setting yourself up for disappointment. Okay. No one cares about your salty ass. Delusional 2.0. Delusional 2.0, man. Delusional 2.0. Okay, I think the last one I'd like to talk up on is about this tweet over here, which talks about we're never getting out of patriarchy. And someone replied to this and was like, I don't care if I'm too woke. I hate seeing non-black people in bonnets. Man, honestly, how I feel about it is like, I understand that racism is forever a sensitive topic, and it has been, and maybe it'll still be. But I feel like, Loki, at some point, we need to all just grow up and like learn to love each other and learn to accept each other. And like, I think in a way, if we see another race portraying a type of way, you know, as they're not supposed to be, as maybe you would say, I think instead of thinking of it in a negative way and thinking of it as in like a person's trying to make fun of you, you know, I think you should take it as like they're just trying to show love to your culture or show love to how your race does certain things. That's how I sometimes want to look at it. Obviously now there's a fine line, and if people are really now out here making fun of your stuff, then obviously it's to be dealt with. But I think there are really other people who don't really have any harm when it comes to their intentions, and they just maybe like a bonnet, for example, in this case, and she's a, for example, mixed girl, a Blasian girl, you know, black and Asian, and she wants to wear her bonnet. Or she's even like Asian, white and Asian, I guess, which is away from black completely, and she wants to wear a bonnet. If anything, I just think it's a good way to keep your hair intact. Um, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but when was bonnets only made for black people also? Like, I'm not trying to take sides, I'm just trying to let everyone have a different type of perspective, because you know how some people can be, bruh. There's always thing about how they know it, and then they think because they think that way it's always correct. Like, uh, but now with that being said, I think bonnets can be worn, or like I'm not gonna trip. Me personally, I'm not gonna trip if anyone wants to wear a bonnet. Like, if anything, it really just keeps your hair intact, it's a good cause at the end of the day. Lululemon, I don't know, maybe I'm too lenient, I don't know, let me see what people say. A lot of people are taking this as I care about what people do with their hair, but I don't. But that isn't gonna stop me from saying I hate it. Okay, there's someone talking about they don't even care about keeping the hair intact. They just don't like the fact that other races are wearing bonnets. What exactly are they protecting? Because the hair is going to be straight either way. Okay, now people want to be funny because, like, yeah. But y'all weren't getting called ghetto for wearing them, so I don't give a fuck if you want to protect your hair. Get a damn slick pillow, okay. But it's good for your hair as long as your hair is curly. As a white girl, I'm confused on why other white women feel the need to start wearing it in videos and all that, because I know they're not wearing them out and about. Mind you, they be having bone straight hair under it. I sometimes feel like people literally look for anything to complain about. Like, now it's the thing about the white girls, or like any non-black girl should wear the bonnets because they have straight bone. Straight what? They have bone straight hair. Sorry. I don't know, man. People want to be weird. Dumbest shit I read, so other people can't take care of their hair. That's also what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like it's low-key so deep for no reason. This is such a non-issue. Children are dying. Exactly. Like, they should be bigger fish to fry than caring about, like, who's wearing bonnets. But anyways, I sound like a hater. I guess we all have our opinions, but I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, on some serious note, I just feel like deep down, us as human beings on earth, whether black or white, man, I feel like we should just try and have an open book when it comes to other races. I feel like we should always initially have an open book. Be willing to understand where the other person comes from. Maybe as much as your ancestors got ruined, or maybe as much as your ancestors could not be heard, maybe you can make a difference, and maybe eventually through you listening to other races, you can quote unquote gain not benefit, but gain good relationships with the other races that I guess didn't like you at some point. And I guess that is your way of giving back to your ancestors, bruh, because I guess now the other people are listening to you and they are trying to understand where you're coming from. That's how I think we can get back to these people, or to the other races that put us down. Because I don't think the good example or the best way to move about anything is to be the same way your enemy was to you. That petty attitude, I think at the end of the day, we should all try to be bigger people, bigger person. So, and then eventually I think you'll get what you want, if you're like having a beautiful heart. I don't know. I sound like a girl and I sound like I just want to spread love, which I do, but I guess in a way it can be icky to some people. Anyways, let me leave you guys. What do you guys think? Hashtag, hold on, I forgot to hashtag the stuff. Hashtag go eat it up, hashtag cray cray, and hashtag variations in bonnets. Like, I don't know, that sounds so stupid, but every girl, every guy, please remember you're beautiful, okay? And every girl, it's okay to be a bit crazy sometimes. Long story short, like, it happens, I guess. And when it comes to the bonnet stuff and like the race thing, like, can you guys grow up? Can you guys, like, I don't know, focus on bigger problems. Like, that's nothing. All right, ciao. Update, y'all. So, I hope you all enjoyed the tweet session. I am here on a weekday. It's like the weekend done. Came and left. I am chilling right now. It is very, very cold, so I'm just trying to stay warm. Woo! When I tell you the winter is wintering. But even at the start of this video, for the past week, basically, I have been home alone, in a way. Actually, home alone. Like, my dad went out of town for funerals. So I was just having some peace of mind, doing my own thing. Holiday started, exams came and left. So, like, I've just been enjoying my peace. And that's why I was like, let me get a video out, That's why I've been trying to make this video. But with that being said, after all that, I had like a good time. I spent some quality time. I went out, spent some money, because what is life without money? At some point, I had like some quality time. That was very, very cool, because like, I think a lot of people know me, especially people who know me by social media, know that I'm a very like a solo person. I just do my own thing. I don't really try to associate with people. Not that I don't even want to. I just like, it just always ends up being that way. I've been doing a good time. I've been having a good time. I've been keeping in touch with Jane. I hope some of you guys remember her, by the way. Things have been going cool and good with her. I've just been like trying to have peace of mind, still keeping the relationships I have. I still speak to another friend of mine from back in the days, beautiful, beautiful Bonita, and like getting to know other people as well with all of that, like just all of that, all in one, doing all of that. And yeah, mostly just like try to stay warm because it's cold. Like, a little one to happened, a little bit of a tragedy did happen, but we overcome it, because I don't like me. I know how to keep things like, that's just how you have to move with life, because like, to stay stuck on something, I don't know, I don't know. So yeah. Okay, I'm out.